Very good morning, my dear students.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
So I hope my screen is now visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we will start some 3D, basic 3D commands we will see today. Okay. In last few classes we have seen, or from the beginning, if I'll recap, we started with some basics of engineering drawing, like what is first angle projection method, what is third angle projection method. Then we have seen some uh, 6 2D drawings we have drawn using this AutoCAD software. Thereafter, we have drawn this isometric and orthographic projections. And now we will start learning some basic 3D commands. So how many students do we have? 25. Time is 11:04. Okay. So what are the few basic commands that I will list out first here on the screen? Extrude command we will see today. Sweep command we will see. Revolve command we will see. There is one more, loft command we will see. Okay, so these are the basic or very often used commands used in your 3D drawings. 3D commands, let me write here. Three commands. And in this, one thing I would like to add, one 2D command I will add here, that will be very useful when you will be using these commands. So one 2D command, I don't know whether you remember or not. Okay, I will write here, region command. Okay, so this is 2D command. Let me write here, this is a 2D command. Can I change its place? No. Let me erase it. Okay. To the command. This today also we will see how to use this command and how it will be useful. So before starting with these commands, I would like to ask you people whether you have tried to draw those figures. Did you face any difficulty in doing so? So if you have any difficulty, you can discuss. We can share the screen and resolve your issue. Yes, please, session is open to all. If anybody has faced any problem while drawing those exercises that we have discussed earlier, then you can discuss with me. Then I can move ahead, I guess. So first, let me draw a rectangle. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, this background is different to 2D command. No, sir.
This background is different.
Left
No,
side icons.
this side.
No, sir. Tools, sir. Tools.
You are talking about these things. No? Earlier we were using these things.
Ah, yes.
And
Yes, sir.
now just next to that we have one tab called modeling. So in that modeling we have this solid command, surface command, mesh commands, UCS, then draw and modify. That these two things you have seen in the previous drawings. If yeah, whether
Yes,
your system is on, your system is on, AutoCAD is running,
yes, sir.
so you share your
No,
screen.
sir. I should.
So you start
Okay,
it.
sir.
Once your AutoCAD is started, you just message me here on Zoom. I will show you something on your Windows setup, how these commands or these menus will change.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so here you can see
Okay.
on the right hand side, top view, you can change the different views from here. And if you want to see, so here you can see the axis also, y-axis and z-axis. So once I will click this, now you can see all the three coordinates and the rectangle, one rectangle I have drawn, that is visible on your screen. I have drawn this rectangle with arbitrary dimension. Okay, so what I want to show you, the use of this region command. uh, Basically, what is this extrude command? In extrude command, we use to convert a 2D plane surface into a 3D object. Okay, anything, if suppose this surface I will pull, then it will become, so let's see this. With this extrude command, I will select this object and I will press enter, and then you can see like this. So here it is 2D wireframe. So how to change the view, different views. Here on left hand top side, you can see 2D wireframe is written. Okay, so you can click that and you can make realistic. Okay, so like this you can do. You can make this shaded. Different viewing styles are here. Okay, so this is your hidden lines will not be visible over here. Conceptual. So normally we deal with this realistic view. Okay, so this is how it will look like. And there is one more option here, uh, that which view you want to see. Like here right now it is custom view. If you want to see the top view, so at the top you will get one rectangle that you can see here. Now different bottom view, if you want to see, you can click that. Front view, so you can swipe between those different views. Okay, this is your isometric view also. Southwest isometric, southeast isometric. Similarly, you will be having northeast and northwest. Okay, so any one of the isometric view you can keep. This is regarding how to change the view, how to change its viewing style. One more option you can see here, parallel and perspective. This we have discussed in the beginning. Mm, when during our first week we were discussing the theory of projections. That time we have discussed about what is this parallel projection and what is this perspective projection. Can anyone tell me what difference you can visualize when I am switching from parallel to perspective? Yeah, can anyone tell me what is the difference between this parallel and perspective? This the the one which you are able to see here. uh, okay, 1016, I got your message. This you can see here is your uh, parallel view, and this is your perspective view. So if you will see this carefully, normally what we see through our eyes, normally what we see through our eyes, it is perspective view. So it looks like this. Sometimes if this will be of longer length, you might visualize that these are not parallel lines. Means what actually we see with our eyes, that is your perspective view. And this parallel view is what we follow in engineering drawing. So this you can set before starting your drawing to parallel. Okay, so this is regarding visual styles and different views available in your AutoCAD software. Now, now we will. I want to show you something on Windows computer 1067. Please unmute yourself. Okay, now I'm giving you the right to share the screen. Yeah. Now you share your computer screen. Okay, very good. So now here you can see on the top your draw command, then modify commands, then your annotations, then layers, blocks, properties, everything is written. What you are able to see here in your draw and modify commands, they are basically only related to two-dimension drawings. Now, how to switch to your 3D drawing mode? So at the bottom here, you will be able to see one gear. Just next to that, one gear symbol is there.
Gear.
Yeah, that one. workspace current. Yes, you click there. Yes, you click there. uh, Here drafting and annotations mode is activated, so you are able to visualize all 2D drawings once you click on 3D basic. 3D basic. Now all the options will change. You can see here. Now you can see box, extrude, revolve, loft, sweep. If you remember, we have written these things on the starting screen: extrude, revolve, loft, and sweep. Okay. In edit, we have these things are called as your Boolean operation: union, subtract, intersect. Okay, this is your you can see commands. All the commands and icons have been adjusted according to your 3D modeling part. Now again you click on that gear, that right bottom corner, yeah, right bottom corner, and click on 3D modeling. Now here you can see 2D as well as 3D. All commands are visible here. So many students face, I have seen during the laboratory session, uh, these icons may be something different or disappear, so they feel very means disturbed. Sir, in on my system these commands are not coming, what should I do? So in that situation, all of you listen carefully. You need to just click on this gear option, and thereafter you can change your workspace settings. Okay, so if it is not visible in your 3D basics, you can switch to 3D modeling. If it is not, some icons are not coming in 3D modeling, you can change to drafting and then come back again to 3D modeling. Then all by default all your commands will be restored. Okay, so this is what I want to show you on Windows system, if it will work like this. Okay. So uh, do you have any desk?
Sir?
Do you have any desk software on your
No,
system,
sir.
or team viewer?
No. Sir?
Team viewer.
No, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. In that situation, if you will be having these softwares, so I can remotely access your computer also, so I can show on that system also how the things work. No issue. So I hope it is clear to all of you how to change workspace settings. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So now I will share my screen. Okay, coming back to, uh, let us understand. First, those things disappeared. I will write here that term region. How to use that? What is the significance of this command? That I will show you. So suppose you have drawn any rectangle, or any shape you have drawn using this line command. Okay, so let me close this annotation and come to this line command. I will go with the line command L, enter, and I have drawn some figure like this. First, let us keep the surface open and then we will close and do it. So this is now clear that extrude is a command that will be used to bring a 2D drawing into a 3D figure. Like suppose this is one line I have drawn, and then I will use this extrude command and press enter. So you can draw which direction it is going. Just give me 1 minute. If If I have drawn any line, okay, and then I want to extrude it. Yeah, now you can see this. So through one line now it is becoming a plane surface. You can see here. If we extrude a line, it will become a plane surface. Here in 3D modeling, I would like to tell you one more concept: top to bottom modeling and bottom to top modeling. There are two concepts. Let me write here on the screen so that it will be visible to everyone. First is, change the color, top down modeling.
Sir, now you are saying 3D basic or 3D modeling?
Both are same actually. Only difference between that 3D basic and 3D modeling is, uh, in your 3D modeling you have all the options, solid commands option also, and this 2D commands option also. But in your 3D basics, I guess these options were not available, draw commands. So you can switch to 3D modeling. There you will be having all the options on your screen. Okay, that is the only difference. Rest there is no difference. Only the difference is there in the presence of some of the tools or icons on your AutoCAD screen. Okay,
Sir,
so
then can you explain in Windows?
then you have to share your computer screen.
I can. I have TeamViewer also, sir.
Okay, fine. What is your roll number? Unmute yourself.
31023, sir.
1023.
Hmm.
You started your AutoCAD.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Unmute yourself. Then I can give you
Yes,
the
sir.
permission. Uh, just wait. Yeah. Now share your screen.
Yes, sir. Shared, sir.
But here I'm not able to see your computer screen.
Oh, shit. I need to enable this. What antivirus? Uh, to turn off. Now you can see, sir.
No.
I have turned off my antivirus.
No, 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 no. You have to share your computer screen. Uh,
If I off the antivirus, then you can only see, sir. Otherwise, no.
no need to deal with this antivirus. On your Zoom application, you can see share option is there.
Yes,
So
sir.
you,
I have shared also. I'm in share only.
but it is not showing here. Okay, you tell me your computer ID.
Yes, sir. 1057
1057
80
80
3467.
3467. Okay. Some password is coming on that
Yeah,
like this.
yeah, T8.
You just message me on this Zoom chat box, your
Okay,
password.
okay, sir.
Take care of lowercase and uppercase.
Okay, sir. Chat box. Okay, all right. I have shared, sir. See.
Okay. Yes. Now you can mute yourself if okay. Why this sound is echoing? Are you able to listen two voices?
Yes, sir.
Please mute yourself. So here again it is echoing. Okay, just give me. Okay, now it is fine. So
Yes, sir.
here you can see just that I have told you in 3D basics. You can see here box, extrude, revolve, loft, and sweep. These are your 3D commands. Okay, and this is your Boolean operation. Means if you want to add two solid objects, you can add it. If you want to subtract it, so from here you can subtract and intersect. We will see how to use these Boolean operations, how to use this extrude, revolve, loft, and sweep also. Now see the difference. The only difference is the placement of these commands. That's it. Now as soon as I will click on this 3D modeling, see, now you have your draw commands, you have your modify commands, you have your solid editing, you have your mesh commands, and you have your modeling commands as well. Whatever you have seen there, uh, extrude, loft, revolve, sweep, they all are here also. Okay, only thing, something will be added like your draw and modify commands. So first you have to see these
Sir, I
basic.
can't listen you, sir.
My voice is not going now. Now
Uh,
my
yes, sir. Now it's clear, sir.
okay. So this is the only difference. Like uh, here you have your draw, modify, and solid modeling as well as solid editing tools. Okay. So rest everything will remain the same, whether it is solid modeling or uh, 3D basic. Okay. So better to switch on this 3D modeling so that you can get all your tools at one place. Now you can switch between this wireframe. This I have already told you. This custom view you have to change. You can see the coordinate axis, the orientation of x, y, and z axis. You can see here it is now in arbitrary direction, so you can change it to, now you can see x, y, and z axis. Okay, so let me explain you what is this top down modeling and bottom up modeling. I will write here on the screen. So
Sir,
second one, yes.
sir, these yellow color top-down modeling is a subcommand of region.
No, 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 no. This is one concept that I want to explain. Bottom up modeling. Okay, now I hope it is visible to all of you. The two terms I have written, top down modeling and bottom up modeling. Now let's see. Here there are some ready-made primitives are available. Like this is your box. Okay, so you can give the dimensions as per your requirement, length, width, and your height, and you can draw the box. So with this box, I will tell you what is this top down, top bottom modeling or bottom up modeling. When to draw this box, either you can directly go to this option and you can select this box. If you want to draw the cylinder, you can just click on the cylinder and you have to specify some circle and then you have to give some height to it. Similarly, if you have to draw some cone, you can directly go with that ready-made primitive commands available on your AutoCAD software. Okay, so here you can see this box or this cylinder or this cone. It is made up of, it is some volume. Say yes
Yes,
or no.
yes, sir.
And volume is made up of
Length, breadth, height.
closed surfaces. You can say like this. If you will close some surfaces, you will get some 3D figure. Yes or no? Like for this box, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 faces. 6 faces altogether for this box. So closed surfaces will make volume. For this cylinder, you have one circle at the top, you have one circle at the bottom, and then you have the cylindrical surface. So closed surfaces are making this 3D objects. Similarly, you can see for this cone as well, you have one circle at the bottom and this conical surface. So volume is made up of combination of surfaces. Now, if we talk about any one surface, let's select this top surface.
Sir, why we are seeing that realistic one, sir?
Which view you want to see?
No, sir. How from which to which we should change?
Actually, it completely depends on your means requirement, means visual style. Actually, normally we keep this realistic or this shaded portion. Okay, so I have shown you sometimes when we will be drawing some complicated drawing, you need to switch between this realistic and 2D wireframe. Suppose we need to pick this point, so this point is not visible in your realistic views. That bottom corner point, is it visible over here? No, it is not visible. So in that situation, you need to switch between different visual styles. So that's why I have shown you this tool or this option, that through this you can change your visual styles. I hope it is now clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Okay, sir.
when we will be drawing some examples now, then it will be more
Sir,
clear. Yes.
sir, in mobile app and in this application, there will be everything will be similar or somewhat different, sir.
Commands
Mm.
will remain the same whether you are using some web application, we are using some mobile application, or you are using some desktop version. Commands will remain the same. I don't know in mobile app how many commands they are supporting. Okay, because it is in a developmental stage. So I will suggest you better to buy one computer if you don't have it, because it will be helpful throughout your engineering career. In every
Yes.
semester you will be having some computer related courses. Suppose now I think you have some programming classes, because now any branch is there, whether it is mechanical, whether it is civil, whether it is electronics, you have to learn some coding basics also. Okay, you people are civil or mechanical, so you need to learn this drawing software. Now you are in your first year, so you are learning AutoCAD. In second year, maybe some other software will come. So better I will suggest you to purchase one laptop. If your budget is low, then you can go for desktop computer also, because desktop computer are always very fast, faster than laptops. Okay, and if you have a good budget, then you can buy I think in 30,000 or 35,000 laptops are available in the market. It will be helpful for your entire engineering this course. Okay, you have to do your project work, and in this world of technology, you all know that everything is done with the help of these computers, codings, everything. When you will study in next semester your strength of material, okay, this is common to both the branches, mechanical as well as civil. You will go through your strength of material. There you will see bending moment diagrams of beams and columns, shear force diagrams. Okay, in third year maybe some even higher designing software you will learn. Okay, so if you have your own system, then you will be some, what you can say, expert in that software. Okay, so since this
Yes, sir.
lockdown, if this lockdown situation will over, then you can practice in your lab also. Okay,
Okay, sir.
in lab systems also you can practice it. So this is regarding visual styles, and sometimes suppose I have to pick this point to draw something over there, so I need to switch it to wireframe style. So this visual styles we need to change. Now coming back to our uh, top down modeling and bottom up modeling. So here I was telling you that if we consider this box is made up of six faces, one at the top, one at the bottom, this front, back, side, left side, and right side. So you have six faces, they are closed to become, to show you a 3D object. Okay, now if I pick any one surface of this, any one surface, suppose this top surface. Okay, so if we talk about only one top surface, then this surface is made up of joining these four line segments. Four line segments you can see here. They are close together to make this square or rectangle, you can say. And if we talk about this line, so this line is made up of two endpoints. This first point and this is your second end point. So I will write here, in top down modeling, annotations are working, yeah, volume is made up of, I will place one arrow, volume is made up of surfaces. Surfaces are made up of joining the line segments, and lines are made up of points. So this is one way to draw this box. Another way, what, how you can produce generate this box. This box we have taken from this ready-made primitives. Okay, now if you want to draw that box, you can draw points. Okay, using those points you can draw lines. Using those lines you can create surfaces, and through that surface you can create some volume. So now here you can see that to draw that box here, how we are moving. If you want to draw a volume, either you can go directly with this ready-made primitives, whatever is available in your AutoCAD software, or you can go with your 2D basics like point, then line, then surface, then volume. Okay, so if you are using these primitives, ready-made primitives, then that way of modeling is called as top-down modeling. And if you are going with points, then lines, then surfaces, then volume, that is called as bottom-up modeling. Okay, so this is just a way how we draw the things. Okay, so let me clear these annotations. Okay, now I will come back again to that region command. So let us delete these objects. Okay, now I will draw one line and I will extrude it. So what it will become? If I'll extrude this line, what you will get?
Plane.
Yes, very good. So with, if you are extruding a line, you will get a plane. Okay, now I will take that line command again and I will make a closed surface. Now this is a closed surface and I'm going to use this extrude command. I have, you can see here, I have to select all the 4 lines one by one and then I can draw something like this. Okay, so here you can see that it is just same what we did here. Only thing, in place of one single line, we are doing it for 4 different lines. Okay, so it is forming one closed boundary like thing. If I will be able to rotate it from here, I will show you.
Means it will build like walls, sir.
Yeah, it will build like some walls. Okay, now the difference that I want to show you, let me show you that uh, you can use that line command. Again, I will draw some closed surface. Okay, I have drawn similar kind of 4 lines. I have joined it. Remember that I am using line command only. Okay, now I will use one more command over here, that is region. Just pay attention on this command line, region, region command. Means I want to create some closed region. Okay, so press enter. It will ask select the object. Select object 1 means line number 1, line 2, line 3 and line 4 and then press enter. Now you can see here one region is created and as you can see here one plane surface is created. Now if you will extrude it, it will be a solid complete body. Okay, that entire surface is extruded. Here only lines were extruding. So I hope you people understand when and how to use this region command, because I have seen in laboratory session many students do this mistake. Suppose they have to create a box, they draw a rectangle or a square using this line command and they extrude it, and they don't obtain object like this. Instead, they get an object like this, boundary surfaces. So before extruding, if you want to create a box like object, then you have to use this command region. I will write here in the command line. You can keep a note of it on your notebook. This is very important command, very, very important command. Okay, so is this command clear to all of you? Region command? Type in the chat box. CS, clear, sir. If anybody is having doubt, you can ask me. I will explain it with one more example.
Sir, explain with one more.
Okay.
Sir, explain it once again, sir. Somewhat confused.
Okay, okay, just wait. Suppose I will, you have seen those figures, okay? Let me select all of them. Let me erase all of them. Okay, everything is now cleared. And the same figure, if you remember what we did in your previous unit, where is that? Yeah. Suppose this figure, okay. This figure is visible to all of you, this steps problem that we did in your previous unit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let's do it in 3D. Using extrude command only, I'm going to draw this figure. Okay. So see here how to proceed. First, I will take a line and I will start from this point. See, the lines I can draw at any angle. So let's switch on this ortho mode, and in vertical direction, let me see the dimension, 1624. Okay. So in vertical direction, I have to go 16. Then in horizontal direction, I have to go 24. Let me bring this onto my visible screen with the command zoom all, A for all. I'm facing a little bit, okay. So from this point, we can move in vertical direction again 16, press enter, in this direction 24, and vertical direction 16, and again in this direction 24. Come in downward direction, and what will be its value? 16, 16, 16, 48. And then close this figure. So this figure I have created using line command. Okay. Now, what I will do, I want to make it as a 3D surface. Now suppose and see here, if directly I'll go to this extrude command, what will happen? I have clicked on this extrude command. You can see here, extrude, select object to extrude. So you started selecting these lines one by one. I have selected all the lines, then press enter, and I'm extruding it. Suppose the length is in this direction. How much length? 104. So in this direction, I will move 104. Now, you can clearly see here that this is not a solid object. This is just extrusion of those lines only. Okay. Let me see whether I can rotate it. Yeah. This is hollow. You can see here. Are you able to see this? This is
Yes,
hollow.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now same thing you have to do using extrude, but what you have to do, you have to use your region command before doing this extrusion. So let me delete all of them, all the surfaces. Now, before doing that extrude, I will use region command to make it as a closed region, closed surface. Go for enter. Now select your all the lines. And press enter. Now this is a surface. Now we are not going to extrude any line, but we are going to extrude surface. Now you can go for this extrude command, select this object, press enter. Now it is asking for the length, how much I want to extrude. So the length is 104. We remember this. Now again I will rotate it to show you that you people tell me whether it is a hollow or solid. See,
Solid.
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 So this is actually
Solid, solid,
what is the difference and how to use this region command. Now I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next thing, same figure. This figure I have drawn this using your line command. Okay. Now there is one command earlier we have seen using polyline. You can check whether is it required to create a region, closed region using polyline also. So let's do it and let's see what is happening. In vertical direction, how much we have to move in this direction. Suppose 24, 24, 24, 72, I guess. Now in vertical direction, why it is not moving? It is not going in vertical direction. Okay, in that plane only it will work. Okay, no issue. We will draw something on this plane only and then we will see what is happening. Okay. On this plane only we will try to do that. So now I will go with 16 plus 16 plus 16 and that will be 48 or any closed figure.
Sir, if we remove from ortho, it is possible.
Yes,
If we remove from ortho,
your sound is not coming properly.
if we remove from ortho, sir,
Then it will work.
I think so, sir.
Okay. let us do it. Some figure I have drawn like this, okay, and see, this is different line. If you remember the difference between line command and polyline command, that you have to understand here. So when we were drawing it using line command, all lines are of different entities, okay, and if we are doing it with your polyline command, they all are a single entity. Now I have joined it. I don't know whether it is perfectly joined or not. Let me zoom it over here. Yeah, here there is some problem is there, that we will trim it. So you can see here lines, they are crossing each other. Yeah, so what I will do, I will select this one and I will combine this to here. Okay, now uh, yes, this same figure I have drawn using polyline, and you can see it is a single entity. Now, without doing region command, let's see whether if we are extruding it, it is extruding as a surface or just like the previous one. Yeah, you can see it is extruding like a surface, I guess. You can rotate it and you can see this. Yeah, it is extruding like a surface. Though this mistake usually students used to do in the laboratory, I have seen. So I have explained it to you like this. So either you use your polyline command, here you can see, to draw the figure, and if you are using this line command to draw any figure, then you have to use region command before extruding it. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we will complete this figure. We will complete this figure uh, here using extrude command only, because here I think only extrude command is only required and some Boolean operation is required. So in Boolean operation we will also see. Okay, so in the side portion we have to draw something now. So we will draw one block. Take this rectangle. You can take this rectangle. If you want to draw it using your polyline, that is also fine. So let's zoom it so that it comes to our frame. Okay, now on this side I will, and here that wireframe will be helpful so that we can see all the lines. Go for this rectangle command. The dimension, what is the dimension? 72, 48, 72, 48, 24. Okay, So let's draw using this polyline only I will create. In this direction I will move 24, and in this direction 72, 24 in this direction, and then you can close this figure. Okay, so now this is created. Now you can see once I am clicking on any one of the line, an entire rectangle is being selected. Okay, so this is the difference between line and polyline. You must keep in your mind. Okay, now I have to extrude it, and up to what height? 48.
Sir,
Yes,
by using polyline, the figure will be of
one
various,
entity.
how
One
many?
entity.
One entity.
One entity. You can see the difference. I have you when I am selecting on one line, all the lines are selected. The same
Completely separate.
completely will be selected. If you draw the same using this line command, then you can see just next to this figure I am drawing this. In this direction I want to move 24, and in this direction what was the depth? 72. Then in this direction 24, and again I want to close this figure. Now see, this portion is drawn using your line command, and this is drawn using polyline. Now if I'll select any one line here, you can see only one line is being selected here. This is drawn using your line command. Whereas
Okay, sir.
whereas if you will select on this, this is entirely selected. This is a single entity.
Single entity.
Okay, so this you keep in your mind. Now I will delete this because we need only one of them. Okay. Now we will extrude it. What is the extrusion height? 48. Extrude it, select the object, press enter, and height you have to specify 48. Okay, so we have drawn the two objects. Now we have to make them as one. So how to do that? We will see here. Okay. Uh, Now we have to add these two volumes. Now we have volume number one. This is your volume number one, and this is your object number two or volume number two. Okay. Now we have to add these two volumes, means we have to do some Boolean operation. On your screen, you can see solid union. Solid union, you can see there. So I will go for this solid union, and once you will go for union command, it will ask for two objects to be added. This is my object number one. This is my object number two. Okay, so one and one, total two. You can see here just above your command line.
Sir, means it will mix those two figures.
It will add two volumes, like see here. Here no union is created. Why no union is created? Because here you don't have any common surfaces. They are at some distance to each other. So first you have to bring them together. Okay, you have to move one object in contact with this object. So how we will do that? Anyhow, when I am selecting this, now it is showing that it is one object. Let me undo it. Uh, Now it is two object. Okay, fine. Go for zoom all. First, we have to bring them together. So we will move this object, right click, click on move. It will ask specify the base point. I will pick this as the base point and I will bring it at this location. Okay, now you can see one surface is common to both of them. You can see in your realistic view. Okay, so but still they are two different objects. Object 1, object 2, object 1, object 2. Okay, so to see the difference, you can change the color also, so that you can easily visualize that yes, really how this command is working. Color you can change. Let's make it as red and this keep it as a white color. Okay, now go for this union command. Union, select object number 1, select object number 2, and this press enter. Now see, this is one single component. If you will select, entire thing will be selected. Now you can change the orientation. You can see this as your common object. So this is what you have to draw in your, let me come out of this rotate. If you want to go with this shaded portion or conceptual. So it depends on you. So you have to draw this figure and then you have to write your roll number, your 3D exercise problem 1, and then you have to take the printout. I hope that part is now clear to all of you, how to write the roll numbers and how to take the printout.
Yes, sir.
So this is in today's session. What we have seen how to use extrude command. Okay, how to use Boolean operation also. We have seen Boolean operation also. Okay, suppose now you have to subtract something. Okay, then how union we have seen. Now I will show you subtract also. Suppose in this figure only I have to subtract something. So let's make it as wireframe. You had made my task difficult, huh? You have, you have given your system and I'm operating it from here. If I'll do it on my system, it will be easier for me. Anyhow, for the sake of student satisfaction, I can do this also. See here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw one. I have taken that polyline, started from this point. I'm making one. Okay. That polyline is working only on XY plane. Okay, no issue. We will go with this line command. Line will work in different planes. Suppose not clearly visible. In this direction, it was 24, I guess. Don't operate, or it will be very difficult to handle. If two persons will handle one system, it will be very difficult. Yeah. Then again, what I will do, I will connect this point from here to here. So this is a closed figure, and I will use that region command, and I will select these points to make it a closed surface. Now let's check whether that surface is created or not. How I will check? I'll go to realistic view. Now I can see there is one surface. Now I am sure that I have created one region. Now I can easily extrude it in this direction arbitrarily, random. I am doing of length 50. Okay, now here you can see the object that we have drawn, in that some object is intersecting. So suppose some situation will arise, like I will show you, not in this, but here in this figure, one central hole is over there. So how you will create that hole? So when we will draw that figure, then we will see how to do that part. But here you see how to see this subtract. In union we have seen, now see subtract. So go for this command, subtract, select the object. First it will ask base object from which you want to subtract. Okay, and then press enter. Then what you want to subtract, this smaller object that I have created, that I will select, and then you can press enter. Now you can see that object is subtracted from this one. Like your cake is there and you have cut a slice of that, and the remaining portion left is what you can see on your screen. So I hope this union and this subtract is clear. One more is intersection that I will show you with that same example. Uh, let us change the color of this object. Right click properties, and here you can go and change the color. Let's make it in yellow color. Okay, now I will do intersection. Okay, so in intersection, what will normally happen, you can see on your screen, the common surface between two objects, that will only stay over there, remaining portion will be deleted. So let's see, go for intersection, select the first object, select the second object, and press enter. So what is common between those two volumes, that will be only remain on your computer screen. Okay, so I hope these three Boolean operation is clear to all of you. Let me write on your screen. Let me use this text command only. Justify starting point I will keep here. Text height I will keep, I don't know what dimension I am going. Let's keep 15. Text rotation 0°. Now I will write. We have seen your Boolean operation. These are called as your Boolean operation. In Boolean operation, first we have seen union. Then second we have seen subtract. And in third we have seen intersection. Okay, so let us come out of this text command. Okay, it is going on your XY plane. Now let's move this. So this is what we have seen, and we have also drawn this first figure. Okay, so in 3D drawing also what we will do, we have drawn its orthographic isometric. Now what you have drawn these two figures, just next to that you can draw your solid 3D modeling also. Okay, so this we have completed. Okay, Now we have to see how to draw this component. So is there any doubt in this Boolean operation, or is it clear to all of you? Type in your chat box, clear, sir. Okay, very good to see your responses. Now, extrude is clear to all of you. Let me clear this. Let us delete all what is there on your screen. Erase. Okay. After extrude, I will show you loft. Before loft, let us see sweep. Sweep. Okay. Then I will tell you the difference between extrude, loft, and sweep. Revolve is some other thing. One by one, we will see all of them. So, if anybody has to explain me, if I'll ask you in one line, what is extrude command? Can you tell me what is extrude command? Anyone from the class? What is extrude command?
A line to plane conversion.
Line to plane conversion. Okay, very good. Or plane to volume conversion also. Can we say that? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But in what direction we are converting? That you have to keep in your mind. In normal direction only. Suppose if we have one line, this is one line, okay, or we have one surface, and I am using this extrude, you can see in which direction it is extending. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, here what you can see, what I did, uh, I have extruded this line to make a surface, and I have extruded a surface to make a volume. One thing is common to both of them, that the extension of the surface is there only in normal direction. Yes or no?
Yes.
The line was here, and I had made it expand or stretched it in vertical direction. This surface also in this direction. Okay. Now, if I have to extend the surface that is not in perpendicular direction, in that situation, what I will do? Okay, here the path of extrusion is in normal direction or perpendicular direction. If the path is not normal, if the path is not a straight line, in that situation, what we will do? Let us see. Let me come out of this annotation. Okay, I will use the span. Okay. I will take one circle, one small circle, to give you one demonstration. Okay, here I am going to draw one circle, a small radius only, 10. Let's keep it 10. Now, if I will extrude it, then what will happen? It will become a cylinder. You all know that. Okay, but this time I want to do it in some different plane. The path is not normal or perpendicular to your profile. Okay, so in that situation, what I will do, I have to draw a path. So I will take spline. What is spline? Spline can be used to draw a curved lines. Using this spline, you can draw curved lines like this. Okay, so suppose this curved line I have drawn, or let's bring it closer, draw a spline, suppose from the center. Switch off this ortho mode. Yeah, and you can clearly see that this time it is not normal or perpendicular. Okay, so now I'm going to, I want to extrude it on this path. This is my profile. This is my profile. Okay, let me write here. And this is my path. So first I will do the sweep, then I will show you or write it. So sweep it. In sweep command, you need two things, object and the path. Okay, so this will be my object. So select the object, press enter. Now it is asking, select sweep path, in which direction, what is the path across which you want to sweep it. So this is the path. So like this, you can see now that same one surface I have extruded, and that is not normal or perpendicular. Instead, it is moving across some well-defined path. So in sweep, you need two things. Let me write. You need profile and another thing is path. Using these two things, you can just extrude any type of things. With some other cross section, if you want to see, I will show you. This is for circular cross section. If you want to do this for some square or rectangular cross section also, you can do it. So let us draw some random polygon of 6 sides. Center I will keep here, inscribed. Okay. Okay, one hexagon I have drawn, and again to draw the path I need this spline curve, and I will draw a path for this. So the profile as well as path both are defined. You can go to this sweep command now, select this object. It will ask, select the object you want to sweep. So I have selected this object, then press enter, and this is your path. So now you can see. With different cross sections also you can do such kind of things. Okay, like you might have seen your water jug at your home. The handle of that water jug you can draw using like this. Okay, so this is your sweep command, very useful command. Okay, so for sweep command, all of you must keep in your mind, you need one profile and one path. Is this Sweep command is clear to all of you? Then if it is clear, then write sweep in your chat box. Let me see how many of you are actively listening. So two things we have seen over here. Extrude, we have seen sweep command. What is common in both of them, if you will pay attention, common thing is that whether this is a hexagon, if you will cut it from here, you will get a hexagon. If you will cut it from here, normal to the surface, then you will get that same hexagon. This same cross section is being extruded or swept. If you will talk about this pipe also, this pipe you can see here. If I'll cut it from here or I will cut it from here, any place, you will get that same circle. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If I will cut this box from here, you will get that same square cross section. So this thing you can keep in your mind, whether it is extrude or whether it is sweep, same cross section is there throughout the entire extrusion length or sweep length. But what if I have to bring some geometry with different cross section? In that situation, what I will do? So let's see, we have a solution for that. I will draw it at this location. Let me come out of this pan. Okay. And I will clear the annotations also. Okay. Now I will draw 3 different cross sections. Okay. And then we will see how to do or bring them in to some extrusion format, or you can say 2D to 3D conversion, you can say, or let's see how to do that. I will draw 3 different cross section. At the bottom, I will draw a rectangle. You might have seen over bridges. So the pillars or supporting pillars to that over bridges or metro railway bridges, you might have seen of different cross section. Let me draw that. So at the base, I will draw a rectangle. In middle portion, let us take some circular cross section. Okay. And at the top again, let us take one rectangle once again. Okay. Want to move this circle. Okay. Now I have drawn all 3 geometries over here. 2 rectangle of different size and 1 circle. Now let's see whether they all are in same plane or not. I will use this orbit or rotate and I will show you. These all are in one plane only. That is your XY plane. Now first we have to change its plane. So for that I will use this move command. You can use this move command or dynamically you can change their location. Simply what I did, you can keep your ortho on so that you will move in vertical direction. Once you will select the object, these coordinate systems will be activated, and suppose I want to move it in vertical direction of length 100. So that circle has moved in Z axis, along the Z axis. Let's see and check whether, yes, now you can see that they are in different plane. This is your two rectangles and this is your circle. They are in different plane now, the circle as well as that rectangle. Now I will move this rectangle also. I will select it, and in vertical direction, let's give it 150, at a height of 150. Now we will see where is that rectangle. Yeah, this is that rectangle, and I will use this orbit. Yeah. Now you can see they all are in different plane. This is your first rectangle, then you have your circle, and then your rectangle with different cross section. Okay, now I will show you this loft command. Sweep we have seen, extrude we have seen. Coming to this loft. Loft is basically, you can, whenever you will bring your cursor to any of the command, you will see its definition. So loft creates a 3D solid or surface in space between several cross sections. As you can see here, cross section 1, 2, and 3 is written in green color. Basically, it is, I think, the back portion of your aircraft, some aircraft. Okay, the wings of that aircraft you can draw using the cross section of different aerofoils. You can see of different size, 1, 2, and 3, and there you can see this cross section can be generated using loft command. So once you bring your cursor to any one of them, it will automatically show you its definition. What is this extrude? What is that loft? What is that sweep? Okay, so we are going to use this loft command. So it will ask you select cross sections in lofting order, means the order in which this object will be created. So I have selected object number 1, object number 2, and this is my object number 3. Okay, now it is asking lofting order. Okay, fine. So this, now you can see, if I will be able to zoom out.
Sir, how you changed that pattern?
Pattern I have not changed. You
No,
can,
it came like checks, no, sir.
it came like,
Checks.
that was
Pattern.
your messed portion. Actually, this surfaces is generated now. If you will see it in wireframe, so those were actually showing in a mesh pattern. Okay, so if you will keep it as a realistic, those surfaces you will be able to see it. So what you have to pay attention here, that in this figure we have 3 different cross sections. One at the bottom we have rectangle, at the center we have a circular cross section. So you can rotate this and see this, whether this is rectangle at the center or not. And then your top rectangle surface. So this is your loft command. Normally, this type of pillars you have seen for your supporting columns or bridges of your railway bridges or over bridges on your highways and inside the cities. Okay, so like this, whenever you have to go for generating a 3D surface with different cross sections, you can go for this loft command. Okay. One more 3D command is left. Okay. That is your revolve. So in this 3D commands, extrude we have seen, loft we have seen, sweep we have seen. Now the third one is your revolve. So I will just move this and I will draw something over here. Suppose you have one profile and you want to revolve it around some axis. If we take a simple example of your water jug or your coffee cup, so those are axis symmetric. Axis symmetric, when I'm saying, it means it is symmetric about certain axis. So let's see with some example. I will go with this spline so that I can create some curved surfaces. I will switch off this ortho mode. Okay. So like this, some surface I have drawn. This is my profile. Okay. And as I told you that this will be applicable for axis symmetric, means you need some axis of revolution. So for that you have to create one axis. So let us create axis from here up to here. This is my axis. So this is my profile. Okay. And this is my axis. Now you can go for this revolve, select this object, press enter. Now axis of revolution you can define, and now it will ask for specify the angle of revolution. So by default you can see here it is written 360. So you can mention 360. If you want to reduce it, you can reduce it. 360 means entire conversion, entire rotation you can see here. Now I will show you just by rotating this component. You can see this is, yeah, if you will zoom out this, yeah, so you can see it is looking like some jug or something. You can draw any kind of object using this revolve, whatever you want. Suppose you want to draw some lamp, so you can do with simple drawing. You can create, first we have to come to our home orientation, and then I will let's move on to the next step. That will be fine. Okay, suppose here you want to draw some lamp head, put this on. Okay, so this figure I have created. Okay, I have joined this line. If you will not join, that is also fine. And if you want to revolve this, you can revolve, select the profile, press enter. Now it will ask for axis, and you will be able to see. I'll go for 360 revolution, and you can, here it is looking like what you can say, wireframe. This is in wireframe mode. go to isometric and change to realistic. So this is how you can use your revolve command. So this is very simple one. In 3D commands, can anyone from the class just recap what we discussed today in today's class, what we have learned? So I will write over here on the screen one by one. Just anyone from the class. What are the commands that we have seen in today's class? Yes. Starting with, are you people there with me?
Subtract command.
Okay, very good. So that is a Boolean operation. So you must keep in your mind, I will write union. I'll start with union. Then
Union, subtraction,
subtract,
intersection,
then intersection. Then
sir, we are not able to see screen.
you are not able to see my computer screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I was connected with the, now you are able to see?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, just wait now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I will share my screen because the class today's content is over. So I am now disabling that team viewer. Let me come out of these annotations.
Sir, save it now, sir.
Yes, you are saying something? Okay. Now whether my screen is visible to all of you?
No, sir.
Sir, now you can share the screen.
Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. Now it is visible, sir.
Okay. So let me write here once again. So first command that we have seen is
Union,
region, very important command. Then your union, then your
intersection,
sub subtraction, then your
action,
intersection, then your, yes, please list out.
Boolean, one Boolean.
extract,
Extrude,
exclude,
extrude. Okay,
exclude,
after extrude we have seen mm, loft, then we have seen sweep,
sweep command. Yes, sir.
and one more, that is your revolve. So these are the commands that we have seen in today's class, and they all are very useful. So I hope you all will keep this in your mind.
Yes, sir. Sir, share this recorded lecture in Canvas.
Yeah. Whether it is recording is going on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, recording is going on. So at the end, I will download that and upload it in your Canvas.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So that's all from my side. If you have something to ask, you can ask me, or else we will stop here. Very good. So if you can type in the chat box clear, sir, and you can leave the meeting. The class is over.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day.